Follow me. Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men. At once they left their nets and followed him. Bending over my little girl's crib, I watched my exhausted baby sleep, my precious little girl, Kim, whose hair was golden in the sunlight and whose eyes rivaled the blue of the sky. Tears streaming down my face, emotion that only a mother knows when her child is in danger. Christianity is a farce. I silently raged. Kim and I were trapped, and I felt helpless. There was no escape. For the past 16 months Kim and I had been making endless visits to Dr. Rubenstein's where he gave her painful gamma globulin shots. I asked the doctor, is Kim going to die? I need to know. I can't give you a miracle. Kim will either start producing enough white cells or she won't. The reality of what the doctor told me paralyzed me with fear. Feeling exhausted and defeated, I said, Kim is always so sick, and she gets such high fevers. I'm up every night for weeks. Then, just as she seems to be getting better, the whole cycle starts all over again. And now you tell me that there is no end in sight. The doctor replied, there's no guarantees in life. God has placed you in this position. Face it. Do the best you can. Well, if God has placed me here, He can also get me out. I'm beginning to believe He likes to see people suffer, humbled and dependent. Tired and numb, we had returned home. Her legs would hurt for a couple of days, but she did fall asleep. I paced the living room. Where are you, God? Why are you so cold and silent? Lord, why are you giving me stone and not the bread that a loving Father would give? Have you deserted me? Where is your promised peace and comfort? Though I had gone to church most of my life, God had seemed unapproachable. I thought of Him as the big policeman in the sky, ready to punish, but never warm and caring. God was much like my own father. On my 13th birthday He came home drunk and shamed me in front of my friends. We never got along after that. I was still carrying that grudge. Then I found the Lord who accepted me the way I was, warts and all. I felt I had come home when I found you. Are you like my father? Will you betray me, too? I was remembering when Kim first became ill. I wasn't afraid, at first, I thought, as I spoke quietly in my mind to God. I knew you could heal. There is nothing you can't do. If Bee was ill, you would heal her. Nothing more simple, right? Nothing more simple. Okay, God, so what's the deal? I know I believe and I have faith in you. I have prayed. Our church has prayed. The elders have laid hands on Kim. We've studied your word, appropriated yours and awaited your timing. What do you want? Why won't you heal my baby? Instantly a Bible verse came to mind from Genesis 22:2, then God said, take your son Isaac, your only one, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. Where you shall offer him up as a holocaust on a height that I will point out to you. I knew then, with absolute certainty, that God was asking for Kim. My mind was suddenly clear as never before, and I realized that I had been placing my love for my little girl above my love for God. I had been asking for my will. My will. Not God's will. Realizing that I'd manipulate God, I saw that I'd been doing all the right things so He would be required to answer my pleading. I had never really considered the possibility that He might ask for Kimmy. Surely, sweet Jesus, you're not asking this of me? Not my baby's life. How easy for you to heal her. Just a touch. To touch. Oh, my Lord and my God, not this. Even as I spoke, though, I knew the answer. Just like Abraham, only total submission to God's sovereign will would do. In my breaking heart I built an altar. Upon this altar I'd place my only, beloved child as truly and sacrificially as Abraham had placed Isaac. Oh, my Lord, I place my trust in you. If you are going to take my baby, take her. I can't fight you any longer. Forgive me, Lord, for my lack of trust and obedience. I don't understand why you are asking for my little girl, but I do love and trust you. Me in the times ahead. A profound peace fell over me. The battle was over, the victory won. I let go of all the anger and fear that I have been living with for so many months. I would rest in the perfect will of God for my life. 6 weeks later, Kim and I were at Dr. Rubenstein's office again. Kim had not been ill during all that time. She sat up bright and alert in my arms, radiant with health. "I'm never seen anything like this," said Dr. Rubinstein. "Kim's white blood cell count is absolutely normal. This is impossible. It couldn't have changed so quickly." In my heart I knew, as Isaac had been returned to Abraham, so had my little girl been given back to me. My Lord was a great physician and a father to be trusted. Maybe the time had come for another healing? When I get home, I think I'll call my dad. God used Isaac to show Abraham how to trust him. God used Kim to show Teresa how to trust him. Just like Abraham and Teresa, we all need to follow the Lord wherever He leads us. The road may be hard, the road may seem twisted. From crooked roads God builds highways to heaven. I believe in the miracles of God. Only He can turn a mess into a lesson. A test to a testimony, a trial into a triumph, and a victim into a champion. Rita Zahara.